Hello, YouTube. We're going to be reacting today to Vascal and his which one was it? Memes that which are kind of relatable. So please enjoy your stay here.
When the wrong song comes on, I just shout, "Hey, Sarah!"
Yeah, I can relate to this one. Yeah.
That mini heart attack when you think there's a step there, but there isn't. How others
Oh
eat
yeah,
versus how I eat. 9-year-old me. When I
I
put
missed
both
it.
my isn't. Hey, Sarah! That mini heart attack when you think there's a step there, but there isn't. How others eat versus how I eat. 9-year-old me.
Oh
When I
yeah.
put both my sleeves together and put my hand in. Sansai. How if
I do the village. I do the villager noises. God, God damn it. Okay. I do the villager noises. I go, ha.
it feels to be first to say happy birthday in a group chat and watch everybody else quickly send their desperate happy birthday like pathetic little sheep. Me standing on Monday morning after doing nothing all day and sleeping at 5 a.m. during all the winter vacations. 3 biggest fears of our generation. But what's the worst one?
I think that's any generation. I think this is any generation.
Probably battery. You have a dentist appointment, me. Better start brushing those pearls.
God, that's
This
not gonna
place
help.
Exists in everyone's hometown. Teenage
Yes.
boys after saying, "My friend likes you." How I find things that I've lost by searching for them, forgetting and finding them a week later. Mom.
I am all three of these. Except one small issue. Um one small issue. um I will put my let's say I will put my phone down somewhere. Specifically somewhere random. And then suddenly look everywhere for my phone. Only and because I have these Samsung Watch or the Galaxy Watch, I can locate it better. The amount of times that I've found it on both my espresso maker and my bread stand mixer is way too high.
Like hair moves a bit. My brain. I think I would die on the
Yeah.
spot if I saw a tarantula on my leg. Deleting song from playlist. Keeping song, but skipping it every time it plays. This is the future. On this side you walk, on this side you run. Texting over here. These cups will
Yep.
have you feeling like you're drinking water straight from a glacier, or like you're drinking metal. There's no in between. How
Yeah.
I look at bro after he repeats what I said in a nerdy voice. You know you're rich.
Actually.
$300,000 yellow limo with self-opening doors picks you up every day.
Explain the gap in your resume.
I'm a human, Karen. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna take a gap here and get my bread up. Yeah, bro, of course. Lock in. 6-year-old me. After sucking the bath water out of a washcloth. Sometimes I start a sentence and just hope it ends well. When you're on the trampoline.
Yeah,
and
me
double
too.
Bounced, does anyone else want to eat one? And I'll eat the other one. So when we hug.
Oh.
When I
Oh, no, no. No, no, I am not doing that. No, absolutely not. I don't care how that if these magnets are not strong. No. No. Here's the thing, they can damage you from the inside if you try. No.
hear the words, "I'll buy you something if you come with me." When Akinator asks one specific question, and you just know he got your air. Reasons I burst out laughing. One
Is that mother freaking house? Is that just freaking house? That's just freaking house.
specific question, and you just know he got your air. Reasons I burst out laughing when it's silent. That joke from last week. What, I actually find it funnier the fact that everyone's just being silent, so it'll make me want to laugh because of that. My face when I find an excuse to not hang out with them, but they find a solution. That's why you gotta give an excuse which is not solution-based. It's schedule-based. POV. 4-year-old me, trying to warn Dora that swipers in the bush. Me in the mirror, recreating facial expressions I've made throughout the day to check if they looked weird or not. Yep, and they looked very weird. Me, when the doctor walks in and catches me opening cabinets. Movie with no kiss scenes. Did you mean your life? How I
Oh my god.
After she yelled at me to hurry up and get dressed, only to find her not even ready 20 minutes later. I hate when you try to
Not me, but it is my dad.
sharpen a pencil, and it does the thing. While in the shower, washing, singing, making life decisions. Who else loved a teacher in the beginning, and now you could slap them without feeling bad? Fun prank.
What the hell?
Study for 16 years, then replace them with AI. Just gave birth 48 hours ago.
Wasn't that just called a deepfake?
Yeah, 4 of them, then make it neon. When people think they've
Okay.
got me all figured out.
I have never had this happen.
My entire bloodline watching me doom scroll on a rectangle instead of talking to women. How guys tell stories. Intro.
I don't think they care.
How girls tell stories. Intro. End. Stream. 90-second ad starts, so I go to the bathroom. I come back and realize
You're
there's
wild
2
for that
seconds
one.
of dialogue. Rewinding makes ad start over. Who else hates this? Me. Gen Z.
Me.
After living through 3 historic events and choosing to make jokes about it. Yeah, what else can we do? Nobody.
Exactly.
Me. For no reason at all. How it feels when me and bro are running home from the store with all the goods that are about to be eaten in under 4 minutes. For therapy to work, you need
Relatable.
to open up for me. I just have a hard time trusting people. Got it! Unsuccessful young
My
men
God.
hating themselves, hating minorities. I used to crochet, I used to read, I used to you can still do this now. Basketball
Yeah.
can never be this serious. Is he about a dunk? Could you survive?
Oh my god, I didn't notice.
This would feel like inheriting generational wealth. Clicking I'm an adult as a kid. Clicking I'm an adult as an adult. This is brilliant, but I like this. How it feels when you're arguing with someone and they actually take accountability instead of justifying. Impossible. My sleep schedule ain't even a sleep schedule anymore. It's a freestyle. School memories. Going to bathroom from class to bathroom. Going to class from bathroom all the way to class.
Yeah.
If I ever got kidnapped, because I would be too embarrassed to scream. When this pod comes
Why?
out, you know you're eating the exact same thing for the next 3 days. Being unemployed.
For me, it's gonna be 2.
Looking for a job. Having a job. When gravity be on that BS. Does getting a tattoo hurt? Depends on the area. I'm from
Yeah.
California. Me at my prime.
Not that area.
0 pounds. Skinny, tiny, and petite. An athlete. #1 swimmer. Never got tired, stress-free. When you're writing straight BS on a test, and your answer low-key makes you start laughing. They say the first step is the hardest, but it's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
the 3rd step. Right before your nuts go into the water. How I listen
This is why I wear a one-piece swimsuit.
to bro's problems that were 100% his fault and 150% avoidable. The inside of
Oh,
my
yeah.
brain while someone is explaining the rules of a card game.
You didn't have to do me like that. You did not have to do me like that. Oh.
Parents after realizing talking back is how a conversation works. When bro knows too much about you, that if he stops being your friend, you would low-key have to slime him. When you're drinking water and your friend
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
starts to make jokes. Who invented these types of blinds? I just want to talk, and by talk, I mean beat you. How
I also want to talk with whoever made those blinds because, they freaking suck.
I deal with my problems. This is how you can always beat a Rubik's Cube. I love your curves. The curves. I purposely didn't buy any snacks to avoid evening snacking. Now it's...
I don't have that
there are
kind of
no
curves.
snacks. Guy in math problem. Choosing shape for lawn. 8-year-old
Oh,
me watching
God.
both my grandmas exist in the same room. It's a crossover event. How am I
Oh,
so
sweet.
good at hiding all the stressful things going on in their lives? We're not hiding it. It's just nobody cares. Bro looking at me across the classroom after he got moved for something I did. I was always getting moved for things that I did do and things that other people did. The only guy that gets me to take my clothes off is the scale. What I see versus what airport security sees. I
Yeah.
no longer dislike
Well,
Monday.
Well, there's a reason. Because the cabin is pressurized at that high of an altitude, with the pressure that they put, it will make it explode, if that makes sense. Yeah, because the cabin is pressurized.
I'm mature now. I dislike the whole week. Going back to school after winter break. How many fingers are on a human hand? You struggling to sleep after being rude to your friend.
Do you just mean one specifically, or do you mean like both hands altogether?
Corrupt leaders after ruining their country and ending thousands. I didn't see the Northern Lights, but I just like to be included. Do you have an outlet for your negative emotions? I have something called an abuse goblin. Funny. No, what I mean is, later. Guess who embarrassed me at therapy today? Taking your test. Me. That's close enough. There's an option of 100.
I saw that one on Twitter.
126. It has to be this. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but ain't no way a beaver built this. Sorry, guys, I'm really late for work. Please understand. Me, after I told all my secrets, just to keep the conversation going. I swear, bro, the doctor said I'm going to be 6'2". I just haven't hit my growth spurt yet. Me, watching my phone do backflips onto the floor. After I tried to throw it onto my bed. How 10-year-old me felt after pushing off the wall in the pool. Joy, watching the fakes.
Hold on. I still do this. I still do this every time I go swimming. It's not just child-coded. I do this to this day.
10-year-old me felt after pushing off the wall in the pool. Joy, watching the fake scenarios in people's minds before going to sleep. Me, after turning a pimple into an open wound.
Scan car.
Horses, after hearing. A dog is a man's best friend. After countless years of battling in wars. My phone, screenshots I'll never use. The only race I've ever won. Isn't it weird that we have one hand that knows how to do everything, and then one hand that just sits there like, I don't know how to hold a pencil, and suddenly the man waking up for work at 5 a.m. is no longer your dad. It's you. Ex-smokers after 6 months of depression. So, come crawling back, eh? Nobody wants to work anymore. 40% of employers admit to posting job listings with no intentions of filling them. Per Forbes. Bro, why is my Kiwi giving me this look? You remember this back in the day. I knock, you speak. Okay, sounds like a good deal. When you overplayed your favorite song, and it doesn't hit the same way it used to, and then you take a 1-week break and listen to it again, and it kind of hits the same again. Not totally the same, but still good. Not a mum shame, but why are you letting the babies get mind controlled? POV, you finally stopped caring about society pressures to conform and start wearing your hat.
Keeping you free from mind control.
Yeah, I know, right?
What?
Like the
Why?
mind controlled. At least put the
Why? Why are you protecting yourself, but why are you not caring about your children?
Are you saying they don't have a mind of their own? Are you mind controlling them? You had a great childhood, if you remember this. There are 2 types of group chats. I love you. May I beg to differ? You all suck. You're the ugliest meme, damn. I died. If I say I'm hungry, you have approximately 13 minutes until I'm a completely different person. How it felt after the teacher asked a question and I wasn't paying attention, but I still got it right. Yeah, maybe once a blue moon for me doing this. Apply to 100.
Probably not.
Your data gets
For
stolen
me.
and sold. Nobody reaches back out. It's over, and that's alright. The most ignored option while changing profile picture. Take photo. It's probably pressed more times accidentally than used. Horseshoe crab. This is actually balloons. Don't let them trick you. When your mother checks that you're sleeping, but she stays in front of you a little too long. Mom always makes me laugh if she stares at me. She knows what she's doing. Chat.
Yeah.
Is this loneliness or freedom? I think it's both. When you
Yeah.
pick to reading class and have to try and read the sentence with as nonchalant as possible.
Hold on. Ah, said the crab.
Possible. At home. I'm so lonely, I want someone to cuddle me. In public.
Ew.
Everyone, stay away from me.
Ew, don't touch me.
6-year-old me building my dream house, only to put nothing inside. Outside and on the inside, there's nothing. How I make for myself versus how I make it for others. My bed when I try.
I will do the first one with everybody. I do not care if it's not for me. I will give you the same amount of Nutella on each slice of goddamn bread because I want to share.
To fall asleep versus my bed when it's time to get up. Things I do, things that make money, things I like to do, things I'm good at. The type of picture my mum takes of me when we're on vacation. Now we get it. POV.
Oh.
I just poured the fattest bowl of cereal just to open the fridge and see no milk. How I feel after
Are you a wuss that you can't eat cereal dry?
double tapping my AirPod to skip a song. You couldn't last a day in my shoes. When you're in class running off 4 hours of sleep and remember a joke from 3 years ago. What is this thing of SpongeBob? When the teacher nearly catches you cheating on a test, so you hit them with this move. How do I become a farmer? Like, do I need to apply anywhere, or do I just start digging? POV. The whole group chat was active, but you were asleep. I'm sorry. Save energy. How would you like it if someone turned
Oh my
on
God.
and left? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Talk. I'm going to die. You're not old enough. You're too old to be doing that, my parents. How it feels not knowing if an old man is being nice to me in a perverted way or a girl dad way. Me and Bro
Probably, yeah.
scheming and plotting. Me hiding from the plans I made when I was in a good mood. Girls with deer tattoos. Is there anything else you want to discuss? You know you're getting close
Probably.
to a city when you start seeing buildings. You know you're getting home when you see your house. Thanks, Catherine Obvious. Do you guys want me to do TikTok memes again? I'm gonna
Catherine Obvious.
do TikTok memes again. How it feels eating a glass of water.
Thanks. I hate the steering wheel with duck legs and an eyeball.
3:71 a.m. Me and my sibling hanging out together as if we didn't just say the most diabolical insults towards each other 5 minutes ago. They should invent reverse trauma, like an event that's so positive it changes you for the better. How I feel when someone asks me, "Where are you going?" and I say, "Wherever the wind takes me."
But where are you going?
Because low-key I zoned out. We need a slurp.
If I'm your friend, I need to know where you're going so that so I know where I can expect to find you if you go missing.
People who use ChatGPT for everything. The idea of having to earn a living implies that, by default, you don't actually deserve to be alive. Hey,
Yeah.
I found a sign just made for you. Autistic child.
I feel like this video here is an attack on me.
Area. I'm sorry and my bad mean the same thing, unless you're at a funeral.
Yeah, they are. I'm sorry for your loss. Sounds different to my bad. When you're telling somebody that they were burying their loved one.
Your friend has been struggling with depression lately. They seem suddenly a lot happier. When someone low-key yelling at you like they're your parents. What do you guys think of the beard? Okay, bro, damn, we see them. When the "my life isn't where it should be" feeling hits you in public instead of in your room at 3 a.m. I did it, I'm employed, I'm no longer one of you. This was never funny. Gert is corny. I'm finally free. Let's not bring up Gert in 2026. These
What the
cannot be
hell
the
is
same
Gert?
paychecks my co-workers are using to provide for their 3 kids. Well, your co-worker probably has more jobs. The lion
Yeah.
has now hit the age where he must start taking life seriously. The lion didn't plan to make it this far. Hello, 911. Ain't no way they're that good. The lion didn't plan to make it this far. Hello.
What in the abomination am I looking at? Oh,
One-on-one,
steak
no
bites.
way that
Yeah,
good.
they're not that.
You deserve better than to have a gut-wrenching feeling.
Well, I don't know
you've
what
done
it tastes
something
like.
horribly wrong all the time. I hate when anxiety gives me stomach pain. Like, bro, you're supposed to be a mental illness. Stay in your lane. My friend when playing on my team, the same guy when playing as the enemy team. The genie, after I wish to switch places with him because I don't want to be human anymore. You will? Man chooses 1 year in prison. Over
I think the genie would let-
$1.1 million
I think the genie would be completely confused about that one.
mistakenly. I would do that too. 1.1 mil for going to prison for a year. 9-year-old me mixing Coke, 7-Up, and Dr. Pepper at the soda machine. Playing GTA, accidentally hit a cop with my car. Cop starts shooting at me. This is BS. Totally unfair. GTA 6 better fix this. When all it took was being toxic, dry, inconsiderate, disrespectful, and now all the shorty.
First off, don't disrespect my man Beast Boy right here. Second off, he just killed it in karaoke by singing a variation of the Teen Titans theme song. That's why they're swooning over him.
He's mess with you. What my shower says. Hot, cold. What it actually means. Mordor. Hot, cold at the top. Arctic Ocean.
Yeah.
Bob's or
Yeah, that
Bot.
fits.
The whole girl. We memorized phone numbers. We memorized driving directions. No one knew what we looked like. No one could reach us. We were gods.
The thing is about the directions part, we had road maps. Like paper road maps. There was no such thing as Google Maps. There was no such thing as GPS. We took a piece of paper and we mapped out the areas we wanted to go at. That's how we got around before GPS and Google Maps.
Today, I'm 42 years old. I have no husband, no children, no family, and I made my own cake. That's sad. I think this is AI though. If she's 42 and she looks like this, she looks amazing. Seriously,
Yeah,
who
I
buys a
agree.
novelty fire extinguisher? I'll tell you who. Someone who cares enough about physical comedy to put his entire family into serious danger. That's who.
Yeah.
Just thick Bieber. This dude really does look like him. When you're minding your business and someone pokes the side of your stomach. Pew,
Oh,
there is a
yeah,
good
I hate
conversation
that.
happening, and I have a fun anecdote to add, but I'm desperately trying to not talk over anyone. But I keep timing it wrong and missing the break in the conversation. Teacher
Could not be me.
is monitoring computers instead of grading the tests from 3 months ago. I remember there was this really important test which had to get marked, and at the time the teacher said I didn't hand it in. When I did hand it in, I promise you I handed it in. But then it didn't matter in the end after a few months. I just feel like she didn't want to mark that massive amount of homework. People who insult me to my face. My enemies / people who hate me. My best friend. Well, your best friend shouldn't actually insult you. They can play around and banter with you.
Yeah, there's a difference between banter and joking, but yeah, insulting is something different entirely.
Hey little man, how's it going? My computer, this computer. Microsoft 365 Copilot. Micro slop, more like. Say
Yeah.
okay to mum, because you understand that you've done something wrong, so she can stop talking. Me. Food that's going to hurt my stomach later. We literally have the recipe and capability to make Chipotle steak quesadillas. There is no reason to go to Mexico. I want to go to Mexico. I just don't want to, meet the cartel. I feel like that's the same way people think of London with Mexico. Very similar. Like, I'm not obviously going to meet the cartel, and you're obviously not going to get stabbed in London. Just picked up a rubber band that had been in the same spot on my bedroom floor for a month. Incredible to see what I'm capable of when I give it my all. I'm so done.
What the
Like,
hell?
After that, it's gonna get better, right? Does nothing to build new relationships with anyone. Waits for the new one. My son says that having children is immoral. And
This thing is
unethical
calling me out,
because
damn.
the world is a terrible place. He's mad at us for having him. And
Yep.
he's right. Nobody, 9-year-old me in the grocery store, really offended that the 2000s happened long enough ago. That it's now an acceptable party theme. 1 star. It doesn't work. Completely melted when removed from the oven at 150 degrees.
I'm sorry, what?
In the instructions, it says that it worked up to 300. Bank employee. What if we stayed open later than 5:30? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How about a sign that displays the temperature 24/7? First of all, promoted. Stop giving me your toughest battles. Just tell the waitress your order was wrong. I once saw this ad on Craigslist. Avocado is free to anyone over 5'6", so I clicked. The woman explained that she had a tree in her backyard and had picked up all the ones she could reach. That was it. That was the ad. And she didn't want short people getting it. What the hell? I baked chocolate chips for your girlfriend. Mom, that's sweet, but she's not my girlfriend. It's just a date. Listen, you show up with warm chocolate chip cookies and she's gonna forget you drive a 2004 Honda.
What the hell? Why so specific?
Civic. How younger me felt in 2018. Forcing myself to watch PewDiePie because of... Wait, people were forcing themselves to watch YouTubers who were popular because they thought they would enjoy them even if they just didn't enjoy them?
What?
People did that? Come on, guys.
What? I'm sorry, but that was not me. Okay. Yeah, that was not me. I never pretended to watch somebody. If I didn't like the content, I would just stop watching and just go on to something else. Yeah. But there's no reason to pretend you like something or pretend you hate something. Just find something that you enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, then that's fine. Well, if you enjoyed the video, just please like and subscribe. Thank you.